again with another episode of Roofr Reflections, and I'm looking forward to this one because I've been following TJ here for a while, and I have tons of questions I want to ask him. So how did you get into the roofing side?
I went to jewelry school after being a police officer, and I got a degree in designing jewelry. So I was out looking for a job, and I had found a job working for Jared, the Gallery of Jeweler, as their custom jewelry designer. But they wanted to wait for the start date. So the start date wasn't for like 4 weeks out. While I was waiting for a job, I was poor. It was back in, the beginning of 2015, and I had just moved to Colorado. So I was on Craigslist, and it said, hey, we have this job for 5 days working in an office, and you have to go to this temporary agency to do a word, to see if you can type 25 words a minute. I took the test and I went, and they sent me over to a place called Mad Sky. I started there just being somebody that was taking calls. Within a few weeks of working there, it was ready for me to leave to go back to being a jeweler. And Elsie Nussbeck said, no, you can't leave, you're staying. And from that point on, I became the contractor network consultant. I started teaching roofers how to do inspections of residential commercial buildings, and then teaching them how to sell jobs properly.
So you had this interest in social media that started from your police days. How did that mature? Like, as you are getting a job, as you're getting settled, how's that other side sort of building up?
Back in like 2017, 2018, I was working for a major roofing company. And I'll say I was working for Crest. Their Facebook presence was Crest Hustle. The hashtag Crest Hustle was all over everything for those couple of years. The roof selfie, or what I call the roofie, that's what came out of those eras of 2016, 2017, people posting videos or pictures, or not even videos, but they were posting selfies of themselves on roofs. Over the years, I've been watching roofers make content for other roofers, but not make content for themselves to promote to potential clients. When that light bulb went off in my head, I knew immediately that I had something. And the thing is, though, that my marketer had been begging me personally for videos for a few years.
Did it start off quickly, or did the first couple you just feeling it out? Like, how did it sort of grow?
The first few months, I produced hundreds of videos of nonsense. I went all in to try to figure out how the algorithm worked. Once I learned the trick, which was April 1st of 2021 was my very first viral date. When that happened, a lot went off, and I started learning so much really quickly. And since then, I've had over 20 viral videos.
When people approach you and say, hey, look, I'm considering going into the roofing industry, what would you tell that individual?
I tell them first that I have to thank the roofing industry for giving me what it's given me this far. You have to be a 10%er. 10% of the people that come into this industry bust their ass to be where they are or to better themselves. The other 90% come and go very quickly, very rapidly, or they produce a ton of trouble or problems for the industry. And you can't be that person. You have to dedicate everything that you're doing to roofing if that's what you want to do.